Happy Sunday. Last Sunday of November. Wow. Time's flying. All right, I'm just going to jump right into the cards today. And I think we're going to start with Metatron. Hope everybody's doing well, adjusting to the weather again and being able to get ready for December. So we are going to look at what is going to come for the first week. Honey, what are you doing? Come on, up here. Just trying to lay on my feet under this little TV table. So, what is for this week? Fly free, and it's a picture of a crystal or a Merkaba and a dove above it. Fly free. Love the colors. They're really pretty. So let's see what Metatron has to say. With every breath in and out, you're given the chance to renew and replenish your body, getting rid of old, stale energy within and accessing deep breaths of pure air. Open windows to renew the air you breathe in your homes and offices, particularly if there have been arguments, illness, or stress of any kind. The air elements will come to clear, transmute, and purify all spaces that need their attention. They can get into every corner and place that needs their light, fluid energy. Maybe, too, you have been feeling heavy or weighed down by the pressure and stresses of life. You are reminded of the benefits of getting plenty of fresh air, or to bring color to your cheeks and new energy into your body, and to enjoy the natural sunlight available even on the cloudiest of days. So often we get bogged down by daily life, yet you should find time to take a moment outside. Lie down on the soft grass. Well, I don't think we'll be lying on the soft grass here. Or climb a hill to look up to the skies as you did as a child. Nothing to do but watch the clouds drift by, changing shape as they float freely in the sky. You do have time for this. Give yourself permission to connect fully with the element of air, which is so vital for wellness in life. Look at the cloud designs the angels weave in the sky for you. The smiling face, the dragon's tail, the angel wing. Many spiritual messages are given this way if you only take the time to look at them. Notice the birds flying freely with grace and speed, riding the currents of air as the dolphin rides the waves of the ocean. The call of the seagull over the sea, reminding you of beaches, hot sunny beaches. Hot sunny days and holiday time is healing also. Watch how the birds soar upward, reminding you that you can do this. Don't limit the height of your ambitions and dreams. There is no ceiling other than that which you impose on yourself. Set your sights higher and fuller, free to do so. Connecting to the air element also helps you gain a bird's eye view on life and a new perspective and avenue that were hidden before. Sometimes all that is needed is a fresh look at situations that seem impossible. With the help of air combined with the power of the mind and heart, and to heal that which feels constricted or blocked. This may be feelings that have been pushed aside that need to be brought out into the air for release and healing or manifestation. Breathe, release, and fly. Soar, the element of air offers much. Take its gifts freely given to you now and appreciate all that this element brings. So what calls to me is the fresh air, because being on the East Coast in November is really about taking in plenty of fresh, brisk air, or taking a walk and really breathing in the air. So this week, pay attention to your breath and get outside and take in some deep breaths with this beautiful air. Next one is the Lightworker Oracle. What is coming up for this week? And this is the 7th ray of ritual and ceremonial order. I'm just going to grab a Kleenex real quick. Sorry. Okay. And this is the picture. All those angels reaching out. Let's see what this has to say. 44. When the gift of the 7th ray enters your life, something new is being formed, something that will benefit the world. There may be an increased interest in magic, ceremony, and ritual for healing purposes, resonating with high frequency under light, and the Archangel Zadkiel, the 7th ray, also helps transmute energy from lower to higher frequency. It is a spiritual cleansing agent that allows the truth of spiritual freedom, empowerment, and the choice to be seen and felt, restoring hope and joy to the heart. The 7th ray is very active upon the earth at this time. All of humanity is being affected by it. The 7th ray is the push-pull between the old and the new, the life that has been and can no longer continue in that form. The new life that wants to evolve from the old. It honors tradition and ancestral wisdom that serve new life. When the 7th ray enters your life, you are asked to balance your attachments to what has been with an openness to the new. It is a time to fearlessly question what has been, honor what continues to hold value for you, and dismiss what no longer serves you. The 7th ray also creates form from the invisible, intangible spiritual energy. These are the inspired solutions and synchronicities that seem to come out of nowhere. They are signs of the divine order happening. The 7th ray brings an alignment with that divine order, and the more you are willing to invoke and allow the energy to bless you, the more your life will align itself with the genius of creativity, solutions, and loving opportunities the universe wants to bring to the world. So this is really good. The invocation is, I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony, and the assistance of the unconditionally loving masters in this ray, the violet flame of Saint Germain and Archangel Zadkiel. I didn't know Zadkiel was of the same ray. I open the magic of creativity, divine genius, and the ability to translate spiritual concepts into real-world experiences for the greatest good. May I discover and use my innate power for conscious and loving ritual and ceremony to enrich and invite spiritual presence into the world. May all beings feel safe and consciously held in a loving divine order according to the great plan of love. Through my own free will, so be it. Boy, I like that. I like, what did it say? Divine genius. I love that. Opening up to divine genius. So this week, it looks like there's going to be a lot of energy that's moved in both in the collective and in all of our worlds, using ritual this week, using ceremony, using prayer, whatever it is for you to use the creative aspect of the divine that we're being shown to move beyond what has been. Moving on to Moonology. Pulling a card for this week. Nothing will come of this situation. And it's a void of course moon. Now, what we do know about void of course moons, we don't sign contracts or buy new houses, or we try not to, during a void of course moon. All right. In a form of astrology known as horary, where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded, a void of course moon means nothing will come of this matter, or the situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news, depending on what you are asking. For example, if you're worried about something, whatever it is, this card can be taken as a sign that there's nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign. Adjust your expectations or change things till you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with both behavior and beliefs. It says, the main definition of a void of course moon is when the moon won't make a major connection with any planet until she enters the next sign. The best thing you can do when you get this card is to chant the Sanskrit words Om Namayo Narayani. I surrender to the divine. So it's a time when you're supposed to just be. So, not the best time to launch anything or be in a place where you're really trying to advertise something new this week. Just kind of wait it out. All right. Next two decks are by Rebecca Campbell. Work Your Light. Has to be one of my faves. So let's see for the first week of December. So the card is the initiation. So it shows a path that leads from a cave to outside. So you're kind of like in a tunnel right now, getting ready to see where the light comes in. So let's see what this is about. Rites of passage, crossing the threshold. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtaking, beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey within the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach something sacred. But only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You are being tested, initiated because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety and security, of depth and meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seeming hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is intended to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before, our true selves. If you are in the middle of an initiation right now, you will get through it. And one day soon, you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere scared. It will be worth it. And you'll be closer than you think. Wow. So all going through a rites of passage. So where are you with that personally? What are you perhaps struggling with that you need to move in a new direction? You're going through it. I personally feel like COVID has brought all of us into an initiation of one kind or another. All right, so the Starseed Oracle. Ooh, I like this. Your life is a canvas. Isn't that beautiful? Crystals coming out of the earth. Beautiful, beautiful. It says artist, manifestation, and creative accountability. You're the artist of your life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. This present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with your manifesting power and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that's good in life right now. State out loud what you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life. And one thing will be certain. You'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into your world. The card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas. And the picture is completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings. Create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create? How can you express yourself more creatively? What are you being called here to create in your life is the question. So here we are. So looking at this week, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good week for having new things be created. The first one, get out and experience nature and the freedom of being outside and looking at the clouds, and then just getting into knowing that you're going to do some ritual or prayer, whatever ritual is to you, lighting a candle, whatever, allowing yourself to create more. And don't launch anything big. Now's the time to work on it, not launch it because of the void of course moon. Now, it doesn't mean that this week the moon is really void of course. It's just telling you it's the energy of that, okay? And then the initiation, we're going through an initiation period. And as we come out, I feel like that if we look at these two cards, we're in the dark getting ready to come out, but then we have your life as a canvas. It's like, okay, we're coming out of initiation time. What do you want to create? And I often see it as a complete blank canvas that we're clearing space to create anew. So figure out what you want to do and start to work on it this week, and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.